The indoor pump is a 65 liter per minute aquarium pump fitted with two 4-valve air manifolds. When plugged in, air is pulled into the pump here as our vacuum and exits the pump here as our push airflow. Each manifold is connected to 3 sets of tubes fitted with 1/4-inch swage lock unions. Adjusting any of the 4 valves on either end of the pump controls the flow rate of the vacuum or push airflow. The 4th valve is usually left unattached to any tubing and is usually also left completely open to balance differences in flow rates between the 2 manifolds. When running an aeration, you typically want more air to be entering your chamber than exiting through the vacuum. This creates positive pressure within your aeration chambers. To do this, you can use a flow meter to adjust the flow rates of each tube individually before attaching it to your aeration chambers. The outdoor pump is a self-contained battery-operated unit. Air is pulled in here and exits the pump here. A single tube connected to a 1/4-inch swage lock union can be attached to the vacuum. To turn the pump on and off, there is a button on the side. The pump can run for up to 8 or 9 hours on a single battery charge, and then is rechargeable using a recharging cord given to you when you order the pump. The aeration chambers consist of a wide mouth mason jar, a Teflon circle modified with 1/4-inch swage lock unions, an activated charcoal filter to clean the air coming in, and a charcoal collector to trap volatiles for collection. The chamber is constructed by screwing the Teflon circle onto the jar. Then the filter and collector can be inserted through the unions into the jar. This is done by loosening the swage lock slightly, inserting the glass, and then retightening it. When fully tightened, it should not be possible to remove the collector or the filter. Be aware that one of the swage lock unions is bored through, which allows the collector to go all the way through into the jar itself, while the other swage lock union is not bored through and will stop the filter from going all the way into the jar. After assembling the aeration chamber, attach the tubing from the pump onto either the filter or the collector, depending on whether it's the vacuum tube or the push tube. This is done the same way you inserted the collectors or filters into the jar, by simply loosening the swage lock union, pushing the glass tube through, and then tightening the union. Air is pushed through the filter into the jar, while the vacuum then pulls air through the collector out of the jar. When you are done collecting, you can remove the collector and wrap it in clean aluminum foil. The activated charcoal filters can be reused many times and do not need to be wrapped into foil.